What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Basement Podcast. This is episode 9, I believe. Um,
Bro,
Damn, I'm really bad at
are you
this.
serious?
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Basement Podcast. This is episode 9. We hope you enjoyed the last episode. Here we are again. We hope you guys have been enjoying the episodes. We're kind of getting back into the swing of things. Because we sold 1 week, but now we're back. I think we're gonna be able to be pretty consistent. So, yeah. Why do we miss that week again? Okay. Well, I was sick, but we also just kind of sold.
I guess we just didn't hang out. Or I think we skipped. Oh yeah, so we actually did hang out. But I guess we just got distracted and we ended up not filming a podcast we were out. So, yeah, we were like, "Oh yeah, we'll definitely film a podcast when we hang out." But it just ended up not happening.
Yeah. And we actually sold again.
Sold again this weekend.
Yeah, but here we are. We're making it happen for all of you guys.
Yeah.
What do we have to talk about? I could talk about my internet if you want.
I think you should tell our viewers about what's been happening with your internet.
Okay, so I mean, it's not much of a story. Just my internet has been out for 2-3 days now, and there's just nothing I can do about it. My dad ordered a new router because supposedly that's gonna help, but we'll see. But yeah, it's kind of sucked. I haven't been able to use my PC for anything, but for some reason my laptop is working.
It connects to your phone.
No, it connects to a network.
So
really weird.
Your laptop can connect to the Wi-Fi?
Yeah, but my PC can't.
Can your phone connect?
I don't. Well, I use cellular. I use data on my phone.
Yeah, but don't you connect to the Wi-Fi when you're at your house?
Sometimes.
Oh, is your Wi-Fi just that bad that you'd rather use data? That's
Yeah.
okay. That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
I don't know. I thought this was a normal thing with my internet. It goes out. Sometimes it's pretty slow. It takes 2 hours to update a game. I thought this was a normal thing.
No.
But supposedly it's not. I mean, has your internet just always been fine?
No, it used to be pretty bad. I guess before COVID, because my parents didn't work from home. No one worked from home before COVID almost. So my Wi-Fi was just terrible. I just had it wasn't extremely bad, but it would go out. It was probably like yours. It would go out every once in a while, or just stop working. And I would be as a kid, I was just the biggest gamer, so I was playing Xbox all day, and when it would go out, I would have nothing to do. But once my parents started working from home, they needed to get better Wi-Fi to be able to work. So it's been pretty good the past couple years. My PC hasn't been as good with the Wi-Fi until I got a Google Mesh, so now I could have a wired connection. But I used to have my Wi-Fi used to be bad specifically on my PC for a while. I got this really weird Wi-Fi extender, plugged it into the wall, and then ran an Ethernet from that to my PC, and it was at best 40 megabytes a second.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know the scale, but I know, I showed you my download speed one time. And
Wasn't it 10?
I don't know, something like
Yeah.
that. It was really fucking bad, but I don't know, bro. I'm hoping that it just gets fixed soon. I don't know what the hell to do about it.
Bro, for this YouTube channel, for our viewers out there, this kid tried to upload one of our videos and it took him 5 hours.
yeah, it's taking really, really long. the flip side, I'm not gonna say what college I go to, but I went to college and I was sitting in the parking lot and I opened my laptop and all the way in the parking lot, even like not even close to the buildings, it said the video would upload in like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like crazy.
Yeah. It's crazy. You know it's bad when the Wi-Fi at your college is better than the Wi-Fi at home. And also, speaking of college, our classes started today, our summer classes.
Oh yeah, we're in the summer session now. But
Were you able to do anything with your Wi-Fi?
I can use my laptop. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like for some reason my laptop is just fine. So I just use that.
Are you sure it's connected to your actual Wi-Fi? Or your phone?
Yeah. No, my phone, like, you mean the personal hotspot thing?
No, but the Mac will automatically connect to a personal hotspot if you don't have Wi-Fi.
I don't have personal hotspot.
Well, actually, your Apple accounts aren't even connected, so it wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's weird.
But yeah. What were we just saying? Oh, summer classes.
Yeah.
What summer classes are you taking?
Taking Italian and microeconomics.
Okay, I'm taking social science, which is like...
Wait, didn't you already take that?
I was going to, but like I
Oh,
had
then
to
you
switch,
switched
I
out,
had to
yeah.
switch all my shit around for some reason. I don't even remember. But yeah, I took one look at like all the assignments and like the shit I have to do, and I'm just like,
No.
oh my god.
I think I'm kind of chilling for this summer. My classes don't seem that bad. My Italian, okay, so I already know like a good amount of Italian, but bro, my Italian professor has no idea what she's doing.
She
Like,
doesn't know Italian?
no, she knows Italian, but she doesn't know like technology. Like, the canvas for this is just all like the blank templates.
Yeah.
Like, I tried to like find the syllabus to know like, because she sent like an announcement like, you have to buy the textbook.
Yeah.
You have to buy the textbook by Monday.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, like I'll try and buy it then. Like, well, it's an online textbook. Like, okay, I'll go try to buy it.
Yeah.
And but like I didn't know which one. She was like, make sure you buy the third edition. But like, I didn't know like third edition of what, because she said nothing and the syllabus is just completely blank.
So you don't even know what book it is?
I don't know what book it is.
Oh,
I sent her
no.
an email, but she hasn't gotten back yet.
Oh god. Yeah, I don't know what it is with these professors, man. Like, it's been like 2 semesters now, and like I swear half of mine just didn't use Canvas like at all.
Yeah.
Or didn't know how to use it at all. Like they wouldn't post anything, wouldn't post any grades.
I feel
Stupid,
like
bro.
maybe at our college or like colleges that are on the cheaper side, I don't think they really like, I guess, vet the professors that much. Because I've had a lot of professors that are like extremely unprofessional, and I'm not even like I don't know, it's just annoying like when they're not even like, trying to like help you at all, or like if you send them an email, like one of my professors last semester was like, don't email me because I'm not gonna answer, and I'm like, bro, like that's your job.
Ridiculous. Like I don't like, why would you become a professor? Why
Yeah,
would
if you're just not gonna answer a single email from any student.
Because I feel like someone who says that clearly just like hates their job, you know?
Yeah.
Like I
don't know.
I don't know, bro. Do professors even get paid that much?
They get paid pretty well.
Pretty well.
Yeah.
Oh well, I guess
You would
most
need
of
your
them,
PhD.
Yeah, and I guess most of them get summers off too, right? I mean, obviously we're in summer classes, so not all of them, but
Yeah.
I mean, most probably don't teach a summer class.
Some might. But yeah, like
Maybe. I don't know.
professors get paid pretty well. at our college, I don't know because it's a little bit on the it's not a community, but it's a little bit on the cheaper side.
Yeah.
But they probably get paid better than like public school teachers. I mean, definitely.
I mean that would make sense because they need more qualifications.
Yeah, but okay, well, I mean the professors are definitely more qualified than like more professional than public school teachers, but still like well, it's annoying when it's like college is like a super like it's a lot more serious than high school. Like these grades matter and you can't and like I don't know, it's annoying when the professors are like no exceptions, like no this, like no late assignments, like nothing like that, but then like when you have like an issue or like trouble with something, they're just like not like they don't like really extend the same like policy to themselves like I had this one professor like she actually made the class like very like her class wasn't hard at all. She didn't give that much work, but it was a morning class and she canceled like half of the classes just for no reason. Like either
She probably woke up late or some shit.
yeah, it was probably just her waking up late, but it was always like but I guess she didn't want to say that. So it was always something new like oh my car broke down, like oh like I had a family this, like family event, family emergency.
That just sounds like a student, bro.
Yeah, she was basically a student cuz she would give all these bullshit excuses as to why we couldn't have the class. I mean, it was chill for me because I would wake up. Well, it would be like right before class sometimes though. Like there was
Yeah.
like there was a couple times where I was about to leave for class cuz I usually leave like 30 minutes before the class starts. Since I commute from home.
Yeah.
And just as I was about to leave, I would get the notification like class is canceled.
That must suck for some people because some people have way longer commutes. Like
Well,
I've talked to people that like they're commuters, but their commute is like an hour. An
yeah.
hour and a half maybe. So, I mean, if a teacher doesn't email you at least like an hour before the class, like that's gonna really suck for some people.
I would
Some people
hope.
take public transit too.
Oh yeah.
That's so
Then it's like
ass.
yeah. Well, actually, I knew a kid that took public transit because he was an immigrant. But I think if your commute is like an hour and a half, I would hope you're not going to take an 8:30 class.
I mean,
But
true.
some people probably still would. But that's just crazy. Like
Yeah.
all that just for a class that that could be you could just schedule for later.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. As we keep getting more and more into college, it just seems like more and more bullshit. I hope it gets more serious, like more legitimate, but I don't know, bro. Like my professors have kind of all been the same. And I don't know. I'm just hoping it gets better. But you're not even going to be in college for that much longer, so
I honestly don't know.
have we really talked about like I don't know, like your business or like what I want to do? Have we really talked about like
No,
what
not
we wanna
really.
do?
Barely. Like, I think I've only briefly mentioned that I have a business. And I guess I could go into that more now. Like, so for the viewers out there, right, it's not really a business per se. Like, for a long time, I was like, oh, I'm going to start my own business. Like, I'm going to do this, this, this. And I tried a lot of different things. And I made a little bit of money, but not as much. Like, the amount of money that I made was, like, not as much as a minimum wage job, especially when you like factored in how many hours I was putting into it. I barely made any money from the stuff I tried on my own. Like I tried drop shipping,
Right.
SMMA, as well, and
What
I
is that?
like social media marketing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
That makes
so
sense.
I tried that for a while, but it wasn't really the best, and a lot of people probably can do good with that. Drop shipping, I don't know. I really don't know if drop shipping is a good business model, but SMMA I know is can be good, but it's just really hard to start out. like one, it's like, I don't know, it's almost impossible to start. Just because no one's gonna like buy your shit if you have no
Yeah.
examples before, like no like,
Right. Right. I mean, yeah, it makes sense, especially because people want to trust you, so
yeah,
you can make them money. So
it's
it makes sense. But I don't know. Do you want to get into what you're doing now, or keep
yeah,
that
sure.
under? No.
Yeah, so what I'm doing now is, since I couldn't really get that much money from an SMMA myself, well, through doing that, I made a lot of connections of people that were successful with their agency. So right now I'm working for an agency that's pretty successful. I'm doing sales calls, taking meetings, kind of just, I guess I'm kind of an employee, but I just really like that it's like flexible hours, and this is almost like a stepping stone, I feel
Mm-hmm.
like right now I'm just like a member of like the team, but it is it's a pretty small company.
Mm-hmm.
So either I can move up or like use this experience to like, maybe go into like a different role in like a different agency. But yeah, I think I have like an upward trajectory from here. At least I hope.
That's really
And
cool.
at least I'm actually making money. I've I think working for someone who is like a successful entrepreneur, I think has gotten me is like a way better. I think it's kind of the best of both worlds. Like I'm making money online. Like it's flexible hours. I can work wherever I want, whenever, and but I also don't have to worry about like the whole thing of like starting a business myself at a young age. Which I might want to start a business when I'm older, but I think just being young, and it's like, I think at the end of the day, I was just trying to find something to like replace my minimum wage job, and I think I found that for now. So, yeah, it's pretty good. And also, now I'll have much more time for the channel.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing, bro. I mean, I don't know. I don't have a lot to say regarding relating to that, because I'm kind of in my own world with like employment. But yeah, bro. I just think it's great. And like you finally managed to like prove it to yourself that it's possible. So
Yeah, that's like I'm pretty okay. So my day to day is pretty much the same thing that it was when I was trying to start my own business. Like I was cold calling, taking meetings, doing all that for myself, making barely any money because like no one wanted to pay for my shit. But now instead of that, I'm doing that for someone who already has like uh,
it's
an
like
agency
established. Yeah.
who's already established, and I'm making money from it. So yeah,
Do you think something like that would help you start your own business? Like, or I don't know, get like more like what am I trying to say here? Like if you went back to doing what you were doing on your own, do you think this experience would help?
mm, well, it definitely would, but I think it's more of like when I tried it, I just wasn't established. Um, so I'm not sure
Mm-hmm.
because I'm basically doing the same thing, and like from what I've seen, I wasn't really doing anything wrong. I guess it's more like that I just wasn't established at the end
Right.
of the day. Like I guess like what was that? I guess my sales skills probably weren't like super good, but I don't think I was doing anything like insanely wrong. It's just that I was doing, I just wasn't established. And I think,
Yeah, I get it.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Like people aren't gonna want to buy
your product if you like can't show anything
Yeah.
for it, you know?
It makes sense to me. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something to say that could relate, but I don't really have much. I think so. Okay, I think we talked about this on episode 4 with Alden, but I make music. Like I make beats and stuff. I'm a producer for now. That's just what I'm into right now, and I feel like music is just a little bit of a different world.
Especially making music, not even the music business, just like making music.
It's just like a different world from like basically sales.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Can you think of any similarities? Because I can't really think of any similarities.
Well,
Like I don't know.
well, I guess music is more creative, and you haven't really tried to like venture into the business side at all. With
Yeah.
Alden, there's a lot of things I can relate on because he's making music, like producing, but he's a DJ and he also has like a lot of experience with the business side of it. So there's a lot of things I can relate with him like on that level.
Right.
But I guess just with making music, it's like
Yeah. I actually want to ask, like, do you view any part of your job as like creative?
yeah, not that much, but there are some parts like the sales like scripts that I make or like the things I say to like each prospect that I talk to.
Mm-hmm.
There is a lot of creativity you can put into that.
Mm-hmm.
Like finding like
It's
the
almost like an art, like just convincing people of something.
yeah, like finding the best like possible combination of words to get someone to like book a meeting or like you know or pay this amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, and also reading the person and finding like, okay, so this person probably like you can, I guess like get an idea of the person, like know what to say like to this specific person.
Mm-hmm.
But
that makes sense.
most of it is just like pure grind, like pure just putting in the hours, and there's a little bit of creativity, but not a lot.
Do you think, like, what you've learned in school, like middle school, high school, etc., has helped you at all with what you're doing, or is it just like, do you think you could have done this completely on your own, like if you didn't go to school?
Definitely, I don't think anything from high school has really helped me.
That's just crazy.
Well, I mean,
I
what?
don't know, just talking about school, it's like, cause I kind of feel that way too. Like I didn't learn anything in high school,
Yeah,
but I don't know, bro.
well, because I started this like in high school.
Right.
Yeah, and there's really nothing I learned that really helped me. I mean, they're not going to teach you sales in high school or like marketing. I mean, the marketing class, maybe the marketing class is like a little bit, but I'm not sure.
Maybe just like the terminology, like the business terminology.
Well, I
Kinda
think
learn.
even then, by the time because I took marketing in senior year, so I already knew all of the stuff. So, and even then, it was like very like surface level because I only took marketing 1,
Mm-hmm.
but I already knew pretty much everything that was in the class. So maybe if I took that before I started, could have been a little helpful. But I mean, if you're into business and like marketing and stuff like that, that's all stuff that you'll learn in like a couple weeks. But
So
like
just doing it yourself, you mean?
yeah, or just like watching videos or reading.
Yeah.
you'll learn that pretty quick. But since it's like a class that's only an hour long and the kids don't want to pay attention,
Mm-hmm.
um, it's stretched out to like a whole year.
Yeah. Bro, I was in marketing too, not number two. Like, I did marketing 1 and 2. And,
Yeah.
I don't think I learned anything, dog. Bro, my class was so stupid. Like, my teacher would just, like, cry every
Oh,
day
because you
no one was listening.
you had that one. I know what teacher you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, my teacher, she would just, like, cry all the time because no one would listen, which I know it's fucked up, I'm laughing, but trust me, you would have laughed too.
Yeah, well, I had that same teacher for a different subject, and she would cry. She would cry in my class too. She would like complain about like her husband and be like every time that the class wouldn't pay attention to what she was saying, she'd be like, "It's fine. Like my husband doesn't pay attention to me anyway, so it's fine. I'm used to it.
Yeah.
Used to it at this point.
It's
Like, bro, what?
it's fucked up to say that to like your high school students. Like, what are we gonna do? What are we supposed to say? Like,
Oh, I'm sorry. Like,
I don't even know. I don't even know what you do in that situation. Like, bro, I feel like all these teachers, they're just not supposed to be where they are
mm-hmm.
in a way.
Well, I actually wanted to say in my marketing class, the teacher I had was pretty good, and that's probably
Yeah.
the only reason why I learned stuff, because he was kind of overqualified. Like he did advertising for Burger King.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wait, we should cut out the name. But was it Mr.
No, it's Mr.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he did the advertising
I
for.
didn't have that guy.
Yeah, he did the advertising for Burger King, but I mean, he didn't really care. Like most of the time, he would just show us videos, or like a quick slideshow.
Mm-hmm.
But at least I knew the information like he was presenting was like relevant, and like was actually important because he knows, like he would know.
Right.
And it did, and like since I was already doing doing a business at the time, I knew what he was teaching was valuable because I already learned it, and that was stuff I was using like every day.
I really want to know how like a school curriculum works. Cause like I don't know, let's just say for like a marketing class, not something as fundamental as like math or like English,
Mm-hmm.
like a marketing class. So, okay, there's like a curriculum like that maybe the state or the federal like requires. So first of all, what does that look like? What is the actual requirements? What does that look like? And then what does the teacher have like a choice over? And how does the teacher know? Like how do they know like what textbook to use and what like I don't know, like what resources to use? Like do they just look it up? Like how to teach students marketing or like I don't know. I'm just curious how that works.
When it comes to the textbooks, that's like a huge industry, and it's actually crazy. Like Pearson is like a
Yeah.
massive company, and that is just basically sales at the end of the day. Like their job is just to sell themselves to the education, like to the district, to like use their textbooks and use their this and that. Like
Pearson is probably so powerful because
they're controlling
the textbooks that are used in school.
Yeah. Well,
It's
any
kinda
history
crazy.
textbook, like any company for history textbooks is very powerful.
Yeah, bro. This is like 1984. Like the government.
Yeah, kind of.
I mean,
At
not
at some
exactly.
point.
I'm just.
I mean, most
remember-
kids just get all their information from TikTok anyway. So it's
yeah,
like
basically the same thing. But I don't know. I'm just thinking like, in 1984 they have like the one part that their job is to like rewrite history every year.
yeah.
Just make it like I don't know, like change it to whatever the government wants. I wonder if you could just like get a job there, or do they have to make sure you're like not a spy.
Oh, at Pearson?
Yeah.
I wonder how that works. Getting a job at Pearson. Cuz like what do they do? Like what would you major in to work at Pearson?
I don't know.
I guess they have all different departments.
Yeah, I mean, if you're writing a math textbook, you'd probably major in math or some shit.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Or if you're, you know, if you're writing a textbook for a subject, you probably want to be well versed in that subject. I would sure hope so.
Yeah.
But then again, it's kind of the crazy part is that person is just well versed in a lot of Pearson shit. Because in middle school and high school, they probably read Pearson's books, and
That's
in college,
true.
they probably also used some of Pearson's shit.
Well, I think in
So
college
then-
it might expand a little bit more, hopefully. Like hopefully it's not
Yeah.
just, but in high school it's like just the textbook.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're right. College definitely expands a little bit, but I mean, most of their knowledge probably. I mean, if you're majoring in math, something like math or English, like a lot of your shit is probably coming from, maybe not English, but a lot of your shit is probably coming from Pearson. What do they? Do they even have like an English textbook? Like, I don't know if I ever had like an English textbook. I feel like I always just read like stories.
The text, yeah, there are English textbooks. It's just like they're just like a bunch of like random stories like compressed together. Like junior year we had a textbook and the teachers would be like, okay, turn to page like 200. That's where the story starts. That's like it would be a bunch of like all like short stories.
Yeah.
But usually we wouldn't do that.
It's weird. I wonder how those get made. Because that company has to be like, all right, at this point in school, this is what you have to read.
Yeah.
And it's just like weird. Yeah, I wonder how they pick what books.
It was mostly just like Shakespeare stuff.
Yeah, but who decided that Shakespeare was like the GOAT?
I don't know. I guess just because.
I mean, like, obviously he wasn't stupid, but
Yeah, I guess
It's
just
just
because
like-
he was probably the most popular in England at the time.
yeah, I mean, I don't even know. But didn't school start not in Europe? Didn't like the idea of school start somewhere else?
It started in America. Well,
I thought
I guess-
it started in like Central America, right? Like the Aztecs or something.
no. So it kind of started with the Greeks. Like they had like school and stuff.
Oh well, they had like universities, right? Kind of.
Well, no, they had like school for kids to like teach them like basic stuff. A lot of societies had stuff like that, but it wasn't really like. But like the modern version of school was started in America. In America, in like the Industrial Revolution. And the
to
whole-
make workers.
Yeah, the whole point of it was to make factory workers.
That's crazy, and obviously it hasn't changed that much.
No,
I mean,
it has
it's changed, but
not that much.
I feel like they're just it just changed from factory workers to everything workers, trying to make
Just like work,
like yeah
just workers for big companies, like
yeah
big like office buildings or stuff like that. Like anything, like any just random corporation that you just wouldn't even know the name of. Like just like stuff like The Office, the show The Office. Like that's what they prepare you for. Just whatever that is.
yeah, and that's like one of the most popular shows.
Yeah, because a lot of people,
It's
a lot of adults can probably relate to it.
Yeah, that's
especially
what I'm saying.
especially when it came out, like that was just like how millions of people were like living their lives, just like, oh, Dave at work, he what a guy.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, my eyesight has just been like exponentially getting worse for some reason.
Really?
Yeah, I mean it's not that bad. Like obviously I could still like see around here. But I notice it like when I'm driving, like I can't see as far ahead anymore. And it's getting
Damn.
like worse.
How much
don't know
worse can it get though before you're just blind? How much worse can it possibly get?
That's an interesting question. Like how little like how bad does your vision have to get before you're considered like legally blind?
Well, it's like, I think it's like 2 out of 20.
Yeah.
You're blind.
Yeah, there's like an exact number.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. How like what makes your vision worse? Is it like screen time probably?
No, it's just. Well, I don't know what would make it worse as an adult, but as a kid, what makes it worse is, if you're not, it's just not being like outside that much. So a lot of people like that are nearsighted, it is kind of because they're looking at screens, but not really. Like, you just have to have like a balance. So like, your body is supposed to be looking at things that are like far away. Like if you were like a hunter gatherer, you'd be looking like far away at like the field or like the trees or whatever. But kids now, they're just inside all day. So I guess it's just being inside in general. If you're inside and looking at only things that are close to you, your eyes are gonna get used to that, and they're
That makes sense.
not gonna know how to look at things like far away. But once you're grown, I don't know what could be making it worse. Like I guess it's just maybe a natural thing.
Maybe. Could be. Maybe you have to spend more time outside.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe that will help. Yeah. Did you used to like look at the sun as a kid?
Yeah, a little bit.
Like I remember.
I tried to, and then I was like, oh, it hurts.
Yeah, I remember as a kid, like it was a very consistent, frequent problem for me that I would like look at the sun by mistake. I'd just be like, oh fuck, like, and that happens to me like 10 times a day.
Damn.
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I don't know.
Maybe
I
you
would
wouldn't
just,
know
like,
how to
zone
squint.
out. I would like zone out.
You'd be like,
Look
oh, I'm
around.
looking at the sun.
Yeah, maybe something like that.
Hmm.
And I didn't learn how to fucking stop looking at the sun.
Kind of easy not to look at it. There's a lot of other things to look at.
Yeah, I realized how stupid that is, like, a few years ago. There's so many things that I don't realize that they're not normal.
Really?
Yeah, like the internet shit. And
Yeah,
the
okay,
eyesight
that's
shit.
crazy. I don't know how you've been dealing with that for years. Like,
I don't know, I just thought it was normal.
and weren't you
dude.
like a huge gamer too? Like always like
Yeah,
playing video games, like
yeah,
using the Wi-Fi.
yeah. And it used
I
to be
don't know.
worse, too.
Like, would you just like get cut out, like kicked out of games and stuff?
Yeah, always. I used to play, like Hypixel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're watching this, maybe you know what Hypixel is.
You probably
Maybe,
know. You probably know.
maybe you don't. It's so in Minecraft, there's public servers that have like mini games on them. So
Yeah.
I used to, when I was a kid, I would play the hell out of this server called Hypixel. They're like one of the most popular, and yeah, I would be on like every single day playing it, and I would play like Bed Wars or like Sky Wars, and I would get kicked out like in the middle of a game. I'd have to like reboot my laptop, like reboot.
Oh,
the
was it
whole
that old laptop?
Yeah.
Wasn't that from like 2000 though?
I don't know. 2000?
I don't know. You said it was from the year 2000.
It might be. I mean, it's really old.
It's
But
crazy.
I mean, I've had multiple laptops, but
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, I would have to reboot like my whole ass laptop just to get the Wi-Fi to connect again, and then I would like have to reboot Minecraft, like get back into the server, and then try to rejoin the game.
Oh, bro, you know what
It
used to
would take
be...
me like 10 minutes to rejoin.
Yo, that's crazy. Bro,
Yeah.
you know what used to be annoying when I was a kid?
What?
The Wi-Fi used to not reach my room when I was a kid.
God.
Well, because my Xbox used to be, like, in the family, like, in the living room.
Mhm.
And then I would have, then I would just, like, watch YouTube on, like, my iPad, like, also in the living room. So I just basically live just there. Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah,
mean,
but that's how
What
it'd
else are
be.
you gonna do as a kid besides put your iPad as close to the Wi-Fi as it gets?
Yeah, that's what I had to do. I just had to... My iPad had to be, like, directly next to the router to get any sort of
You know what I just thought
signal.
of? Do you remember like Chromebooks from middle
Yeah.
school? I guess high school too. But bro, I remember like whenever we would use Chromebooks and the Wi-Fi would be giving us problems, the teacher sometimes they would tell us to like all go to like one side of the room. They
No,
would be
that's
like the
crazy.
Wi-Fi is better over here. The Wi-Fi is better over here. And it just never would be better. It was really funny.
We barely...
I remember thinking like, this teacher is such an idiot, bro. This teacher's so fucking stupid.
Well, bro, yeah, teachers just don't know anything about technology.
Yeah.
Like,
they're gonna get better.
I mean, as you get younger, teachers they'll know a little more, but sometimes you still get teachers just like, well, it's really a problem in college too. Like when you have a teacher that doesn't know anything about technology, like they don't know like even like what a computer is. It's just like
Yeah.
like it's just like okay, the entire like
The entire canvas is blank.
yeah, well also like the entirety of like the college is just all through the internet now. Like
Yeah.
almost nothing is on paper anymore. Like you have to, like you can't be a college professor and not know how to use a computer.
Yeah, like you can't even submit an essay with paper anymore. It's got to be
Yeah.
online. You got to write it online, like download it online. You know,
Submit
like,
it.
even to use a printer. Even to use the printer at our college now, like you need to have like this account and you need to have like a special code and like you bring your computer and it connects to like the printer, its own website, it's whole shit. I mean, the printer at our school is also its own ordeal. It's so
I've never used it.
Oh my god. I hate the printer.
When have you had to print something?
I had to print shit regularly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like some classes, for some reason they want it in a physical form sometimes, like
It's
a
annoying.
homework or a project or whatever.
That's annoying.
Yeah, I mean it's whatever. Like you deal with it, but
I don't know why they can't just have like a normal printer setup, bro. They made it so complicated. It's like its own website. Like there's its own website that you use, and you like sign in through it, and then you have to like upload it, and it
Like,
takes forever, and then like it connects to the printer that's like closest to you. I don't even know how to explain it. I don't know why I'm explaining it. It's just a stupid system. Could complain about it
Sucks.
all day.
That actually sucks, bro.
yeah, but so I have like this idea for maybe the next episode or like in a few episodes when we have a good opportunity. But I had this idea for a podcast where like before the episode we
Okay.
write like a small list of things we think like the other person is gonna do, and we try to like check them off. Do you know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
So, like, a list of things you think the other person's gonna bring up, and we'll check them off.
It could be, or it could also be like takes a drink from his water bottle, like scratches his eye.
Scratches his nuts.
Yeah.
Alright.
And I don't know, maybe that's kind of a shitty idea, but I feel like maybe if we got a few guests, it could be funny. Like, bro, you know, Alden is gonna fucking, I don't know. you know Kevin is gonna fucking do. I don't know.
Okay, so I mean maybe. And then what? If they do all the things, what do we do to them?
We
Slime
win.
them?
Yeah. They get Nickelodeon slime.
Alright.
That's my topic.
That's your topic. I mean,
I
that
don't
might be
know.
interesting, bro. Like, I don't know.
I don't know. I
Guess.
feel blah, 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 blah. God damn. I think we need to have some like themes for podcasts. Like right now we've kind of just been talking. And maybe this is just like what you're used to because of Joe Rogan. Like have you ever watched a different podcast?
Yeah, I've listened to a lot of different ones. But most of them are just. I feel like the ones that have topics are not as good. Like the ones where like
Maybe.
everything's kind of planned out, I feel like aren't as good.
I see what you're saying. But do you listen to any podcasts that are like content creators? Like YouTubers or anything?
YouTubers that made podcasts.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to listen to Chuckle Sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's kind of it. As for like people that started as YouTubers.
Okay. Well, I mean that's more of what I'm used to, like the content creator podcasts. And a lot of them they'll have like a theme for the episode. Like they'll do like I mean if they're popular enough they'll do like an episode dedicated to like their Reddit page. Well they're like they'll just scroll and like talk about questions people are asking or like look at the art or whatever. Some people do like would you rather episodes or like
But at the end of the day, that's probably more of just a YouTube video.
kind of yeah, but it's a podcast because it's an hour long.
I guess. Yeah, they're kind of. I think at that point you're kind of stretching the definition of a podcast. Like
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
probably more of a video, but it's just a longer. Podcasts are honestly just the cheat code for YouTubers, though, because
Kind of.
it's an
Yeah.
excuse to make like a really long, like almost
Low
unedited,
effort.
low effort video and get an insane amount of watch time.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Well, that's what I've been saying for like a few episodes. Like, I want this to be kind of like our base level thing that we do, but I'm always gonna take like more priority or like I'm gonna take proper videos like way more seriously because that's like kind of what I'm in it for.
Yeah, I really am excited for our ideas for proper videos.
Yeah, I think we have a lot on the way. I mean, we're not gonna give away much. We kind of want to
Well,
surprise people.
we won't give anything away if anyone even made it this far into the video, but
Yeah.
we have a couple things planned. I hope we can get some more things planned though. But we got a couple good video ideas in the bank.
Yeah, there should be some things coming up, some things in the works for you guys to enjoy. But yeah, I think it's been about long enough. We
Yeah.
hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We got more on the way. There should be another one next week. Yeah, bro. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.
All right.
Have any last words?
No, that's about it, guys. See ya.